Well, upgrade it, jazz it up a little. Sounds like a pretty simple brief. Not on this occasion, as the blame game continues as to who stuffed up the Bureau of Meteorology's very expensive new website. A small tech company decided they'd have a crack at it. Guess what? They built it over lunch for a couple of $100.
Australians are outraged, they're worried about it. It is a real sign of a failure of leadership and poor contract management.
A storm the Bureau of Meteorology didn't forecast.
I was shocked. $96 million from a $4.1 million quote seems outrageous.
When tech company Supernormal Systems founder Ben Flint learned how much the BOM website redesign blew out, he thought he'd have a crack at building the site himself.
We had three guys involved, basically, and we prompted our way to a working prototype, and that was delivered over lunchtime.
So 3 guys over lunch did what the Bureau of Meteorology spent almost $100 million on.
Look, pretty much, yeah.
The website redesign was part of sweeping technology upgrades after a cybersecurity breach in 2015. It was budgeted at $4.1 million, but ended up costing $96.5 million. Ben's team used AI to generate the same website in a few hours. So Ben, we've got 2 websites here. They look pretty identical. Which one's yours?
So this website costs $96 million of the taxpayer money.
Yeah.
This website costs about an hour and 3 guys over lunchtime. We've got every button, every page, everything's working. It's just not connected to real data. So you'll see that the weather at the time that we copied it is exactly what it was at the time.
How much would have cost you in labour? A couple of $100 maybe?
Yeah, let's say that. And look, we've gotten to a point where we've got a prototype. Now, there's a lot more complexity that goes into delivering an actual government system, a government project. But I think these firms could, also, I guess, be using these newer tools to get a better result for taxpayers.
To put it into perspective, $96 million could be used to build a new private hospital wing or a solar farm, fund university scholarships for thousands of students, or deliver vaccination programs for millions of people. To add insult to injury, the redesign's functionality was widely criticised and slammed by farmers who rely on the website's data.
I can't speculate how it became 23 times what the original quote was, but I think when you're running a project of this size, you just want to make sure that you're delivering on what the users actually want.
Thanks for being here and welcome to the torture hall.
BOM CEO Dr. Stuart Minchin's only been in the top job a few weeks, but he's having to face the music, along with Environment Minister Murray Watt at this Senate estimates hearing.
The website is what people see, but underpinning that is a whole technology stack that goes from 10,000 instruments in the field that are feeding that data through into ultimately one of our supercomputers. And it was actually that end-to-end chain that cost the $96 million, not just the front end, if you like.
It is shocking how appalling the challenge was met in terms of openness about what went wrong.
This may well be a contract that demonstrates the need for greater oversight and of consultants.
I don't hear either of you saying that leadership failed, because I think it did.
Greens Senator Barbara Pocock says the costs blowout is an outrage.
It has been like pulling teeth to get to the bottom of the total spend here.
She says it's still unclear how it happened.
We certainly need to hold the leadership of the BOM to account. Where is the value for money? Where is the access for smaller firms to assist the government where specialist skills are needed? We need to rebuild the public sector, make sure we don't let these very big contracting firms put their snout in the trough.
Ben has shown it's clear as day that things could and should be done differently.
I think over time we'll start to see some things change, and I'd also like to see the government be more open to working with smaller firms who do have these capabilities to deliver on these projects and contracts with better bang for buck for the taxpayer.